Welcome to the Freedom Culture. All right. So, just want to make a quick video talking about XRP. Yeah, this is some really interesting times when it comes to this cryptocurrency XRP. The coin from RippleNet, Ripple Labs. All right. So, I'm gonna go from the essence here. You know what I'm saying? We're currently in a time of shift in the new industrial revolution.
The fourth industrial revolution will hit us with the force of a tsunami. And I would argue
Every 7 years, there's a new innovative thing that we come across. There's a big crash. There's something epic that happens every 7 years. And the times that we're in right now is synonymous. It's kind of like rhymes with during the time of the .com bubble, and that was the most recent innovative shift. We came from real slow computers, floppy disk and all that stuff into the .com bubble, into the internet world.
Cyberspace set free. Hello, virtual reality. Interactive appetite, searching for a website, a window to the world, got to get online. Take a spin, now you're in with a techno set. You're going surfing on the internet.
So many .coms out there that didn't make any sense, and it crashed, And the survivor out of that crash was Amazon, because Amazon focused on functionality.
Internet, schminternet, that doesn't matter.
Well, but it does matter to your investors to know whether they're investing in a company that
No, they should be investing in a company that obsesses over customer experience. In the long term, there's never any misalignment between customer interests and shareholder interests.
Amazon stayed stayed focused on to customer service. He didn't care about what was going on in the markets. So now, today, Amazon was one of the surviving few out of that crash, out of that .com apocalypse. And look where Amazon is today. Amazon is like all over the place. There's Amazon being built around the corner from me. So today we're bound to come across this next innovative shift. Big crash coming up. Big crash. There's a big crash coming up. So we're in the blockchain era, cryptocurrency era. Cryptocurrency is all over the place. It's saturated. The beginning of crypto was so similar to the .com bubble, the craze of the internet. Everybody was investing in .com everything. A lot of these companies didn't make sense. So when the Feds raised interest rates similar to now, it caused a massive sell-off and tons of companies didn't make it. This will all sound familiar. None of them really have any functionality. Company Ripple is focused on functionality, focused on customer service. But we're not the type of customers. Their customers are large institutions.
People are using cryptos just to buy and sell and make quick gains out of it. Does it hurt the growth of cryptocurrencies, that usage for a quick buck?
So it's kind of chicken and egg. You have to create a marketplace. And right now we have about 150, 200 exchanges around the world that trade in XRP. A lot of it, as you say, is very shallow trading by individuals, and that is not the use case that we are pursuing. What we are pursuing is the use of XRP as a financial asset by sophisticated institutions as a bridging mechanism. So does this hurt or harm? Well, it creates a lot of noise. And we certainly don't want that much noise, but we're waiting. And for example, this last quarter, the bulk of XRP sales were to institutional investors. And as this transitions away from retail to institutions, we'll start to use it for wholesale, financial usage.
They're focusing on the innovation of payments. Large payments being swapped around all over the place. Like they had the Swift Capital. I was working with Swift Capital back in the day. This is when I had a low cut and I was in the suit and tie up in Wall Street and stuff like that. I was closing deals with business financing, like giving loans to small businesses, and we had to deal with the Swift company, and they would take forever to send money to the company we just funded. You feel me? And it's a real slow process. So you know who's their who Ripple is going to have Swift as a customer.
I don't believe Ripple is going to replace Swift. Ripple is one of the complementary networks, which is going to allow those institutions who need real time to make use of that. And I think we're also seeing that Swift are changing their network capability so that real time will be a possibility as well. But we may also see Ripple XRP moving across the Swift network as a currency when we're perhaps using something like that.
So those are the customers that Ripple is dealing with, not individuals like us. You know what I'm saying? So they're focusing on that. America is being stifled with innovation when it comes to, because of them having XRP in the court. This is all a show, you know what I'm saying? Because it's more, they're smarter than that. They know what XRP really is.
So Ripple is a company that started as a payment messaging service to compete with Swift. And that messaging service, which we'll talk about more Thursday, has been adopted by many banks. More recently, in 2018, they rolled out a prototype of using a crypto token, XRP, as a bridge currency. I would say yes, it is possible. I think there's an issue also about volatility. So if you're moving fiat dollar to crypto, Bitcoin, XRP to fiat, if you have a lot of volatility, that means it's a less it could be costly. But if it's stable value, so you can lower the cost two ways: lowering the volatility of the crypto, or lower the time. And XRP believes they have a solution that can be down to seconds, and thus even if it's volatility, that in seconds it won't move as much. And the friction will be that you have to sell dollars to buy XRP, and then sell XRP to buy peso, or you can interpose any bridge currency.
Confuses a lot of people, Gary, and if you could really clarify here, is, where do you draw the line, the distinction between what is a security and what is an actual currency? Example A, what Ripple did, selling XRP to build out its underlying blockchain network, no different than example B, Ethereum floating an ICO, a coin offering, to help its underlying Ethereum blockchain. There is no difference, a lot of people say.
So Liz, you started by saying you weren't going to ask me about specific cases, and so if I can help the audience.
Example A, example B.
Yeah, but I help the audience know that it's not. I'm not really allowed to talk about specific cases.
They're just playing a big front, and they have to, because it leaves the masses. They can't have too many people invested into this thing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people can't think for themselves, so they just rather Congress think for them. And if they say that it's not right, then it's not right. But as soon as they finally give in, as soon as Congress finally give in, or the SEC finally okay, our reputation is on the line. We can't look this bad. As soon as they finally give in, that's when everybody's gonna jump in, and it's gonna FOMO. People's gonna FOMO and buy up XRP. They can't even price. There's so many wild numbers when it comes to the value of this particular coin. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for a smaller fraction of that, of the wild numbers that I'm seeing.
The central bank digital currencies, and people really believe they couldn't come up with a price set for XRP. That's not even hard to think about.
There's no logic there. It doesn't make sense.
So if they do that, we believe the value would be higher than it was in September and October of 2021 when we were throwing out 25,000, 37.5 a coin.
So it would be a higher price than the previous prediction.
Probably in the 50,000 now, I would think. We haven't brought the numbers down, but I'm just thinking about all the additional trillions of dollars that got pumped in to the economy.
The debt, yes.
The fact, the Fed right now.
Despite it being in court or whatever, despite all the crash that's about to happen, the apocalypse, the fucking stock market apocalypse, the interest rates going up. The interest rates going up is gonna it's gonna mess with businesses, inflation, all this crazy stuff. despite all that, Ripple is gaining more and more partnerships and more business around the world. So it's really rhymes with Jeff Bezos, Brad Garlinghouse, the one of the owners of Ripple, is kind of looking like Jeff Bezos back in 2000 something during the .com bubble.
I think Ripple is in a position that I compare to Amazon circa 1997, where Amazon at those ages, which you and I will remember, it wasn't Amazon, it was Amazon Books. The name of the company was Amazon Books, and it competed with Borders and Barnes & Noble. Today, obviously, it does lots of things. I think of Ripple, our first vertical, the books is to cross-border payments for Ripple.
If you really want to get down in this coin, I really suggest you hop onto it. There's a lot of people that's haters. They don't really make any sense when they talking about, and people are talking about, oh, it's a Bankster's coin or it's the Illuminati coin or whatever. It doesn't make you. I mean, if you think you're going to get this coin, then you're going to turn into a Rothschild, no, you're not going to be, you feel me? Like, get the money and run. Like in my last video, you feel me? Get the money, do good for yourself. I plan on taking the profits and going into precious metals. And you just get paid and take care of yourself. But definitely we want to check into XRP. This video, I just wanted to spit that out, to rant off of that. What else I gotta say? I'm tired as hell, man. I'm tired as shit. This case is about to close at any given moment because they're looking more and more pathetic, and their reputation is on the line here. And once this closes, XRP is going pew, pew. You feel me? So you want to get down with the get down, or else you're gonna be left behind. You feel me? Tap in on my videos if you live in New York. Yeah, they hate on us so bad that they restricted New Yorkers from being able to get this coin. So I'm gonna leave a link on here or whatever. I got a lot of views on here. Thank you for all the comments that was left behind. I found a way for New Yorkers to get XRP. If you're an XRP hater, you really need to get it together. We really need to get it together, man. And yeah, do your thing. This is the freedom culture, so I'm only, and I'm looking for your best interest. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not gonna be enough people on the free side, so we need more people free. You feel me? We need to recruit more freedom people. You know what I'm saying? In the freedom culture. All right. So peace, love, and respect. Just want to spit that out. All right. Peace. Yeah, and I also wanted to touch on this rumor going around that there's a private ledger and a public ledger, and the private ledger is going to be the larger price number versus the public ledger, as if the price appreciation that everybody's excited about is actually going to go to the private ledger, and we're going to get in the public ledger, which is going to be accessible to us, is going to be some chump change. That's the hateration rumor going out, the pessimistic rumor going out. Now, that could easily be debunked because now they do have a private ledger because XRP is going to be used for the central bank digital currency, the CBDC. Now, however, if it's going to be a price difference with the public ledger, why wouldn't they why deal with the expensive XRP price on the private ledger and not just go ahead and get it for the low in the public ledger? You know what I'm saying? So there's an arbitrary conflict there, so they would have to keep the price the same. And also, I mean, David Schwartz mentioned that the higher price of XRP, the cheaper the payments. Because if they was to move $1 million dollars and they have it priced almost like a stable coin like XRP at $1, then that means they'll have to move 1 million XRP, and that's gonna mess with the markets too much. You know what I'm saying? So rather than having the price at $1, they'll rather have it a higher price limit. Let's say 1 million price XRP, wild number. I'm just 1 million price XRP, and if they needed to move $1 million, it would just cost 1 XRP. So that'll be a cheaper price. I mean, and they're all about cheaper payments. They're all about fast and cheap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. People just need to get real. Just like, come on, stop with the, come on. Like, this is just facts here. It's just facts. Leave your emotions out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just get with the program. You feel me? Not financial advice. Do your own research and take care of yourself. All right? Just wanted to touch on that real quick. All right, peace.
Trying to get over, try not to get swallowed by locusts, trying to stay focused, kind of like Moses, like somebody chose.